NotebookLM is making a lot of buzz recently, and it's because of obvious reasons. And in this video, I am going to show you step-by-step how you can make full use of this AI tool. Whether you are a student, content creator, or a business owner, NotebookLM has something for everyone, so make sure you watch till the end. Let's get started. First, open your browser and search for notebooklm.google. This will take you to this website. You need a Google account to access this software, so make sure you're either logged in or have created one. Once logged in, you'll land on the home screen where you can see a section asking you to create your first notebook. When you scroll down, you'll see some example notebooks too. Essentially, NotebookLM is an AI system that lets you combine multiple data sources and convert them into interactive media that's easy to digest. This is a bit different than tools like ChatGPT or Claude AI. Moving forward, you'll understand the differences too. Okay, to create a new notebook, click on this Create button. Next, we need to upload sources here. NotebookLM will use those sources as a benchmark, and it will use the data to answer your questions. You can directly upload sources like PDFs, audio files, and TXT files by clicking on this Upload button. You can also directly link to your sources using these options. You can share Google Docs, Google Slides links here. Then we can also add websites and YouTube videos as sources. And last but not least, we can even copy-paste some sources here too. Currently, you're limited to 50 sources, though most people won't need that many immediately. Now, to make the process easier, I've already prepared some resources to use with NotebookLM. I've gathered some blog posts and a YouTube video for this. These resources are focused on the topic of SEO. More specifically, I want to research about SEO trends with the help of NotebookLM. To upload these sources, I only need to copy these links and then go to NotebookLM. Here, under Sources, I will select the website option, and then I'll paste the link and confirm. On the left-hand side, you can see all the sources you'll upload to NotebookLM. Simply click on this plus icon, and then you'll be able to add more sources and links here. So, I will quickly go ahead and add all these sources links here. If you are referring to a blog or a web page, use the website option. And if you are linking to a YouTube video, use the YouTube option. Also, be aware that NotebookLM sometimes don't access every data pieces. In such cases, you'll see error messages like these. And when it comes to video, NotebookLM sometimes doesn't take data from recently published videos. Same goes for unlisted and private videos too. Alright, we've uploaded all the sources here, and you can see that NotebookLM has gathered all data from the uploaded videos and articles, giving me a complete overview. This is perfect for anyone wanting comprehensive information in one place. You'll also see some suggested questions here, which is a good way to start a conversation. Over the suggested questions, you'll see this Deep Dive Conversations option. This is the exact feature which has made this tool so popular recently. Basically, it allows you to create podcast-level conversation with two hosts who will talk about the given topic using the sources we've shared here. Before I show you how it works, I want to show you what exactly this tool can be used for. And please don't skip this part, as it will also be helpful for the deep dive conversational audio part. For now, I will go ahead and ask a question. Since I've published sources related to SEO trends, I will ask it to provide some future SEO trends for the year 2025. And now, NotebookLM will take some time to go through the sources and prepare a detailed answer. The value here lies in gathering niche information from various sources, which provides a more detailed understanding. This feature is especially useful for content creators who need personalized, fast, and accurate insights. Okay, here's the answer we've received. It has used all the sources and crafted this well-structured answer for us. One challenge with other AI tools is that they sometimes struggle with niche topics. However, NotebookLM shines here by offering accurate quotes pulled directly from the uploaded content. For example, you'll see some numbers in between the texts. These numbers allow you to check all the sources from where it has taken the data from. For example, for point number 1, it is taken from the blog name The State of SEO. This is extremely helpful when you need to reference specific material in your research. You can go through these numbers and check the actual source behind it. Another cool thing about NotebookLM is that it also suggests questions based on the sources you've added. You can click on these questions to dive deeper. The responses are drawn directly from the relevant content, making it easier to engage with the material. Okay, if I click on the Notebook Guide option, you'll see more options here. On the left side, we have the option to structure the data. You can generate useful documents such as FAQs, study guides, table of content, etc. from here. These help you stay organized and ensure you don't miss critical details in your research. Simply click on any of these options, and it will start to organize and generate the relevant content for you. To keep things organized, make sure to rename your notes. For example, if one note contains a timeline, rename it Timeline. Do the same for your project. Rename it something recognizable so that it will be easy to find from the homepage. One of NotebookLM's standout features is the ability to generate podcasts. You can create an audio overview of the data you've collected. You can either generate the podcast instantly or customize it by providing instructions. Basically, we need to give it some topics for discussions. For example, I can ask it to discuss topics like the future of SEO, upcoming SEO trends, and discuss how to adapt with the changes. And then I will click on Generate. Now, this will take some time to generate the conversation. The more sources you'll share, the longer the conversation.
5 minutes later.
Okay, it almost took 5 to 6 minutes to generate this conversation. And now, if you click on this play button, you'll get a conversation between two virtual hosts.
All right, so you want to talk about the future of SEO.
We do. And, you were smart to send in your research on this topic.
Yeah.
SEO is changing faster than ever.
Yeah, it really is.
But we got you covered.
Yeah.
We've sifted through all your articles and research and notes, and
Yeah.
let me tell you, things are getting really interesting.
There, so paint me the picture.
Okay.
What's the biggest change that you see coming on the horizon for SEO?
You know what's fascinating is it's not just about tweaking a few key top spots.
Yeah.
We also need to... It all comes back to understanding what Google's AI is trained to do.
Okay.
Deliver helpful and trustworthy content.
Okay.
Address common misconceptions.
Yeah.
Show why your perspective is valuable.
So like a financial advisor shouldn't just talk about how to save for retirement. They should share personal anecdotes.
As you can see, it's actually really hard to tell the differences between this audio and a human voice, which is why this feature is making a lot of buzz between content creators. I will leave this entire conversation link in the video description. You can download this if you want to, and listen to the conversation to understand its quality. Now, let's talk about the most important question. You see, so many content creators are trying to monetize this conversation by turning it into podcast-style content. However, my personal take is a bit on the negative side. You see, NotebookLM is still at its beta stage. Right now, there's no time limit on these podcasts. You can give it a topic, and then it creates the conversation based on the sources. Of course, you can manage the time a little bit, but you won't have full control over it. Apart from this, sometimes it also provides irrelevant and made-up information in between the conversation, which is a big downside. Not to mention that you won't be able to make changes in these conversations. Of course, you can delete this existing conversation and then give it some different conversation topics. But still, you won't be able to add additional information in this conversation. The goal of this podcast format is to make learning interactive and enjoyable. You can listen while doing household chores or during your commute, making it a great way to absorb information on the go. So this is basically everything you need to learn about NotebookLM. You can use it for any sort of research purpose. And as I said earlier, this tool is still at its beta stage, which means that this tool is going to improve from this point on. Also, NotebookLM will launch a new version by the end of this year, which will have some new and amazing features. I hope this video was helpful. Let me know your questions in the comments, and I will try to answer all of them. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video.